Dan, thanks for the 189. Sorry for missing that. Hull imports fish. One thing that a lot of people don't know about Hull is it's widely regarded as a fishing town, but Hull actually imports a lot of its fish. Let me see if I can let me see if I can tell this story in less than a minute, and if it's shite when I tell it in less than a minute. Stopwatch. Timer. Delete that. 1 minute. Right. 3, 2, 1. Early 2000s, me and Lynn were on a holiday at Cyprus in 2 weeks. So we decided to go on a cruise, like a 2-day cruise, going to like Egypt, I think it was. Went on a cruise. And they sat at this fucking dinner table with the same 3 couples for the whole fucking thing. We chatted with them at the beginning with like these English couples, and then we just decided sort of like we're kind of just talking to ourselves because it's breakfast, lunch, dinner. We're like fucking hell, and we just sort of started talking to each other, you know, just me and Lynn. And this one of them was on a fucking honeymoon on this shite fucking cruise, and one of them went like that. One of the interesting things about Hull is people regard it as a fishing village, but actually imports a lot of its fish. That was the fucking atmosphere. By the time it ended, they hung about with each other. We didn't hang about with them. And then when they said goodbye at the end when they were leaving, well, like, I say later, John, bye, John, say later, bye. Then they say goodbye to us. That was less than a minute. It was 58 seconds. Sitting there. We weren't sitting there. I know. Okay, I'm still going. We weren't sitting there listening to that Hull story. That was during. That was like it was only about 2 days. The cruise, overnight, Egypt, pyramids, overnight back. I think. By that point, you know, we were just sort of me and Lynn just sort of facing each other like that. I just sort of chatting because we're not wanting. We're just we're not going there to, you know, sit at this fucking table and constantly be like that. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner. I couldn't believe it when we were like, oh, nah, this is all right sitting with them, but, you know, thought you could move around, go to different places. The same fucking table. You have to sit there. And they were hanging about with each other, you know, during like they had entertainment and all that shit, dancers and singers and that. And they were sitting with each other, hanging about with each other, like, fucking look at them. And that guy telling the fucking story to them, I don't know if it's a guy in imagine a fucking honeymoon. Listen to this cunt. I don't know if he was the guy on the honeymoon. Yeah, well, it's a whole. Well, the interesting thing about Hull is it's widely regarded as a fishing town, but what a lot of people don't know is it actually imports a lot of its fish these days. And just listening to it, we were just sort of talking to each other, just like, oh, fuck. Say to Lynn later, did you hear him fucking tell his story about Hull? About how, the interesting thing about it is it's a fishing town, but actually they import a lot. And then the guy, when they said see you later to each other, one couple got up, like, oh, that's us, we're just going to head now, like, get docked. And we're just going to go and get our stuff and all the rest. So I'll say goodbye just now. Nice to meet you, John, Mary. Nice meeting you, Mary. Nice meeting you, Craig. And like, didn't look at us. We're sitting right there at the table. And I know we weren't really speaking to them, right? But like, you know, we're like at the beginning. Hi, morning. Hi. So we kind of chat to each other because, you know, we each other. You know, you don't want to go like that. How you enjoying the holiday so far? Aye. What about yourself? What's that again, John? And what about you, Mary? Aye, good. Craig, you enjoying your holiday so far? Enjoying the cruise? Aye. Sally? Good. And finally, you, Peter. How's the cruise? Managed to get to sleep last night? All right, aye, aye. What's that, Angela? Oh, hold on, Angela. I've not asked yet. Aye, carry on. And finally, Angela, did you manage to get to sleep? All right. How's your cruise so far? Good. We're enjoying it so far as well, and managed to get to sleep. But when he stood up to leave, I was like, oh, he's leaving. So it's kind of like that. I was looking at the guy, waiting for even just a wee kind of, bye, John, bye, 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 bye. Like, bye, bye. No, just like that. Bye. Bye. Oh, yeah, bye. See you later. Like that. They thought you were a prick. I'm pretty fucking sure they thought we were a fucking ignorant couple of Scottish people. Ignorant people, anyway. Took it very personally. Why don't you want to chat with us for an hour? Breakfast, an hour at fucking lunch, an hour at fucking dinner.